What's up, guys? As you can see, here I am. Here I am, guys. Not on my deathbed or anything like that. First of all, I want to state, I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. I am not someone that you could consult about certain things here when it comes to testing and things like that. Let's get that clear. But where do I begin? Where do I begin? If you listened carefully to the video I put out, I said we went and we got the rapid test. The test, you get the results back in 20 minutes to 30 minutes. I also said, if you listen carefully, 3 out of 5 of us that went tested positive. So, it's like these numbers just are way off. The red flag went up. I could see if it was just me, being the fact that a week ago or whatever, I wasn't feeling well, looked up symptoms. I basically had the symptoms of a simple cold, that's what I had. They want to wrap everything up now, every little ache, every little pain, and say you have, this COVID. So of course, like I said, the red flag went up. So I came home and I started doing some research and stuff, and the research I found, it basically said those rapid tests like that, the percentages are so uncertain. You can get false negatives, false positives. It's not enough from what I'm reading to where it's 100%. Then again, nothing is really 100%, right? But the majority of what I was reading online, it was basically saying they're faulty. They're faulty. So then I had a friend of mine, he said, do you realize that they're saying that there's faulty rapid tests out there? And he heard that they flooded the market with these faulty rapid tests. So I'm like, all right, let me start doing some research on that. So I started doing some research and found this article. The Manila Times. It was written by Dr. Dante A.N.G. Ang. It was written March 10th of 2021. 2 faulty rapid test kits flood the market. Now, guys, I am not the best reader out there. So with the little help of my computer friend, I'm gonna have my computer friend read this article.
2 faulty rapid test kits. Standard Q COVID-19 AG test, manufactured by SD Biosensor Incorporated, had a sensitivity rate of 71.43%, while the Quick Profile COVID-19 AG test strip manufactured by Lumiquick Diagnostics Incorporated registered a miserable 27.78% sensitivity, RITM test results showed. Guidelines from the Department of Health (DOE) and the World Health Organization, WHO, require a minimum of 80% sensitivity. Sensitivity determines the level of confidence in the test result, showing whether a person is COVID positive or negative. The WHO guideline reads in part, given the relatively low prevalence of active SARS-CoV-2 infections even in settings with community transmission, WHO recommends high specificity, minimum greater than 97%, and IDE-ALI greater than 99%, to avoid many false positive results. AGRDT tests should have a minimum sensitive ITY of 80%. At the same time, the DOE and the Department of Trade and Industry's rules on conduct of antigen test also states in part, only kits with a minimum of 80% sensitivity and 97% specificity are recommended for use, and that the DOE, through the RITM, shall regularly publish the list of test kits that have been validated by the Institute and other designated facilities. An anomaly by any other name. Despite this anomaly and the threat to public health, the 2 products were validated by RITM in September 2020. 6 months have passed since the test kits were issued gold standard, but the FDA has not intervened at all to revoke the certifications of SD Biosensor and Lumiquick. The RITM validation is a DOE requirement. Without it, no test kits are technically allowed to be sold to the public, and more particularly not to government institutions that require RITM validation before public funds can be used for the procurement of any products. Because of this, the two inferior products have monopolized government sales to the exclusion of other test kits that could have a much higher sensitivity and could be more reliable too. Some 75 antigen brands have been with the FDA since September 2020, awaiting its endorsement to RITM. Even if an importer wanted to bypass FDA and go straight to RITM for validation, he could not. The importer must first apply with the FDA for certification. After receipt of the product certification, the FDA endorses the product to RITM for validation. That's the protocol. In the meantime, while awaiting RITM validation, the product goes to the market. Questions. Logically, one would expect that products sold in the market are compliant with the safety protocol, which is why FDA certification is a requirement. In the instance of the two failed antigen or rapid test kits, why did the FDA issue them product certifications ahead of the RITM tests? Why won't FDA wait for RITM validation before it issues the certification? When the RITM tests were conducted in September 2020, and the results turned out to be in violation of the DOE and the WHO guidelines, why did FDA not issue a stop-to-sell order against the two antigen products immediately? In September 2020, FDA endorsed the two antigen products to the RITM for validation. RITM did tests on the two. They failed. SD Biosensor Incorporated got a sensitive ITY rating of 71.43%, while Lumiquick Diagnostics Incorporated Regis tiered 27.78 PCR/CCNT. Why then did RITM validate them despite failing the DOE and WHO guidelines? Did RITM inform FDA that SD Biosensor Incorporated and Lumiquick Diagnostics Incorporated did not meet the DOE and WHO benchmark? And if it did, why did FDA not revoke the certificates of registration as sued to the two upon receipt of the information? Does RITM coordinate with the FDA? A threat to public health. With failed sensitivity of 71% and 27% for SD Bios and SOR and Lumiquick Diagnostics, respectively, the number of false negatives and false positives will increase correspondingly, which could contribute to the rise in COVID-19 cases. Not knowing you are false negative, you are emboldened to go about your business as usual, putting the members of your immediate family, neighbors and friends at risk. You are a carrier, and you do not even know it. What about false positive? You are gripped with anxiety, fear of dying.
All right, so there it is. So, there's two of them out there. SD Biosensor and Lumiquick Diagnostics Incorporated. So I said, you know what? Let me go check my result test. Let me see which test I was given. There it is, guys. Type of test, SARS, COVID-2 rapid agent. They performed test kit, SD Biosensor swab test kit. Oh, interesting. One of the two. Then if you look, I got everything circled in red. If you go down there, it says, although SD Biosensor has already been evaluated by the RITM. RITM stands for Research Institute of Tropical Medicine, and the FDA, Federal Drug Administration. Please take note that the SD Biosensor overall clinic sensitivity and clinical specificity is 71.43% and 100% perspective. See, there's the key word. Has been evaluated. It's evaluated. It's not approved. It's been evaluated. So, brings me back to this one. There it is. Two faulty rapid tests. SD Biosensor Incorporated. I got it in red there so you guys can see it. Now it brings me to this one here. Let's bring up that article again. If you look down there, I got it in red. On September 2020, FDA endorsed, not it certified it, but it endorsed the two products endorsed the two antigen products to the RITM for validation. RITM did test on the two. They failed. There it is. Guidelines for the Department of Health. The Department of Health and World Health Organization require a minimum of 80% sensitivity. There it is. These are the things that I researched and that I found out. I was thinking, all right, well, why? Why is it that 3 out of 5 of us did that. My research that I did is saying that the test that we were given has been proven to be not up to standard. It's not approved by the DOH. It's not approved by World Health Organization. Everything's in the article there. And here's the funny thing. Well, before I talk about that, it's like, okay, now what do I do? What do I do? You know, I don't believe the test was an accurate test now. Like I said, red flag. So what I did is I contacted Clark Medical. I said, hey, you guys do the more advanced testing? Yes, we do. You have to go online, fill out some paperwork online, bring it in, get a QR code or a QR scan code, bring all that in. Go up to the main office or up to the main building, ask for a doctor's note so you can get the test. We did all that. Matter of fact, we went there this morning, did all that, got the more advanced testing, And I said to the woman, the one technician that was there, I said, what's with these faulty rapid test kits that are out there? I said, I don't, you know, they're inaccurate. They've been proven not to be inaccurate. They're not even proved by the DOH or the World Health Organization. And she looked at me and she kind of smirked. And I said, you know what I'm talking about? And she shook her head and she said, yeah, they're aware of it. They're aware of it. What? It's like anything else, I guess. If there's a loophole in the system, they're going to find it, and they're going to find it. You know, I wanted to think, okay, where I got this done, the people that, you know, where I got the antigen testing done, you know, the people that did it, maybe they did it wrong or whatever. Well, I guess you could say the proof is in the pudding. The articles are there. You know, if the girl at the hospital at Clark is aware of it, the medical world's aware of it. But where there's a loophole, people will find a way. So I went up, like I said, and got the more advanced test. And it was definitely, let's put it this way, when I got to stick up the nose, the guy was in there deeper, and he was twirling it around in there. Annoying, wasn't painful, just annoying. And I will get the results back. They said anytime after 5 o'clock today. So after 5 o'clock today, I will know for sure, whether I do have the COVID-19 or I don't. Up to this point, with the 3 out of 5, I don't think I have it, but I will know for sure. I will know for sure. You know, you guys, a lot of comments on that last video. That's what's great. You know, people have their own thoughts about the whole entire thing. I'm not going to argue with you if your thoughts are different than mine. But people they want to argue with everybody because they think their thought and what they think is the only thought. I'm not here to argue with you. This is my belief. This is what I believe in. That's what's great. People can agree with people. People can disagree with people. But anyways, I'm going to be doing a live show. What's today? Thursday? Saturday morning, Philippines morning, 9 a.m. Philippine time. Philippine date. What is Saturday? Let me see. Saturday would be the 22nd. Saturday the 22nd, 9 a.m. Philippine time and date. I'm going to do a live show. By that time, I will have my results back and I will reveal my results. Either I have it or if I don't. If I have it, I have it. I'm willing to accept it. I'm willing to accept a more advanced test to tell me that I have it than a test that has been proven faulty. So anyways, hope you join me. Like I said, Saturday the 22nd, 9 a.m. Philippine time and date. And with that, Take care of yourself, take care of each other, take care of the sick, the elderly, the young. If you have pets, take care of your pets, and we'll talk to you later.